Hello, welcome back. So now in this, we will solve another problem, and you can see the problem, the diagram is same. The only change is here is the area of steel. So this time we are going to use 4825 mm square area of steel. And with this, we have to find out what will be the change in moment of resistance. So you can see figure is same. We have the same dimension, the T-beam. The only thing changed here is the area of reinforcement. So with this change in area of reinforcement, what will be the change in moment of resistance and which case it falls into now? So again, we will follow the same step to determine the neutral axis by assuming that neutral axis in the flange, and with this by comparing the C and T, we get the value of XU as 241. So this time, as you can see, AST value is changed, which is 4825. So because of this value, change of value, this time the XU is 241.95, which is greater than DF value. So as we have assumed that XU lying in the flange, this value will be incorrect, but it gives us information that our value will be lying in the web because it is more than DF value. So this time again, our assumption of XU lying in the flange is incorrect. Neutral axis is actually lying in the web. So again, by following the same process that we have done in the third problem, we will be following the same process. So again here, we don't know whether our problem belongs to under reinforced, over reinforced or balanced section. So here again, we will find out DF by D ratio. So DF by D ratio is same because the dimensions of the T beam is same. So it is 0.222, which is greater than 0.2. So it may be used for balanced or over reinforced section. Similarly, for under reinforced section, we will assume that DF by XU ratio will be greater than 0.43. And now we will try to find out the correct value of XU. So the correct value of XU will be calculated by equating C and T. So this time C will be taking the contribution of flange part also. So the same formula will be used here also, which is 0.36 FCK BW into XU. So this belongs to the rectangular part, this part, and this part is, sorry, this part is related to this one plus this one. So compressive force taken by this part only. And T is the tension force taken by the steel. So area of steel is already given here. Sorry, this should be 4, 6, something like this. The area of steel that we have given, that is here 4825. Sorry. So here this will be 4825 and 4825. By putting the value 4825, we get the value of XU as 429.17. So this time you can see that the depth of neutral axis is 429, which is more than XU max, which is more than XU max. What does it mean? So when XU is greater than XU max, it means our section becomes over reinforced section. Our section becomes over reinforced section. So as I have discussed earlier also, that when our section becomes over reinforced, which means when XU becomes XU max, in that case, what we do is we restrict the value of XU equivalent to XU max, because in any case, we cannot afford to have XU more than XU max. So in that case, what we do is we restrict the value XU to XU max. So ultimately what we have done is we have made this section as balanced section. I mean, we have calculated, or we are calculating the moment of resistance for balanced section only. We are not taking the contribution of the increased area of reinforcement. So accordingly, the XU is restricted to XU max, which becomes 216. So we will be taking XU equals to XU max. So the governing equation for moment of resistance, first we will find out, as we know that our section is over-enforced, so it means our case will be case 4. But whether it belongs to case 2A or B, that will be known only when we can find out the dF by D ratio. So dF by D ratio is already known, which is 0.222 and it is greater than 0.2. So it means it belongs to problem 4B. And problem 4B is exactly similar to problem 2B. So it means the formula that we have used in problem 2 will be used here also. So as I have written, this is the problem of case 4B. The corresponding equation of MR will be same as of case 2B or this one. So you can see this is the same case that we are using here. The same formula we are using here, and because we are using the same formula, it means the moment of resistance will be same here also. So you can see the moment of resistance this time will be same. So as in the second problem, area of steel which we are required to find out AST limiting, it was around 3000 mm square, and in problem 4 our AST was 4825. So it means around 1825 mm square of steel. We are not considering the contribution of this steel. We are only calculating moment of resistance of this steel because this steel will have a balanced section. So we cannot afford to design over-enforced section. Generally, we don't design over-enforced section because over-enforced section can have sudden failure. So that is the solution of problem 4. Thank you.